Alright folks, we are back for round 1 on the draw with a decent enough hand. I guess if the bird dies, if it gets fatal push for example, hand gets a lot worse, but if it leaves we should be fine. No fatal push it looks like. If we hit a white next turn somehow that'd be sick. That'd be sickery now. Alright, well. Guess they are, I don't know what they are taking. I guess the Batterskull? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Tamiyo. They could take Gideon, because if I draw white, it's really kind of bad for them. We have 7 white sources we can draw into. I guess 6 that enters the battlefield untapped, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like... it's not amazing. It's like 20-ish percent. A little bit less, 19-ish. No, we only have 5 that enters the battlefield untapped. Yeah. They took Tamiyo, okay. Luck. Alright. Yeah. Read the Bones. I love this card. I'm happy it's back in the cube. I think it was not in the cube in the last couple iteration. It was Painful Truce, and I think Painful Truce is, well, it's a lot worse. It's annoying for deck building. It's, I don't know, I like, even if you're playing 3 colors, I think I like Read the Bones more. I think it's much better. Like, Scry 2 is really nice. I'm really happy it's back in the cube. Even when bottom top. Alright. Fair enough. Huh. Not sure what we're supposed to do. We could let Gideon take 1. I guess we're plussing on the freebooter. I mean, I guess I'm trading 4 for 1 loyalty on Gideon. Probably that's fine, applying a little bit of pressure. Our deck doesn't really win this way though. Doesn't mean that, you know, we should not do it. I just don't feel like 4 damage right now does that much. Looks like Kevin's on the mono black plan, so they could be obliterating us now. 5/5 trample for 4. If he takes damage, the controller of the damage has to sacrifice this many permanents. But nothing. Alright. Certainly not gonna make it a creature now, since they could have Dismember or something along those lines. I could drop the followers, so next turn we can approach. Or I could play Batterskull. I feel like there's a decent chance they have a removal. They kept something on top, so... And I'd rather have them remove the Batterskull than the follower. Also, the Germ is black, so if they have something like Doomblade, they can't really kill it, which is nice. I was probably supposed to play my Plains over my island last turn, because if they make me discard here with, I don't know, Liliana or what have you, I'd much rather have my double white still on the battlefield. And I want to discard the land, so... misstep. Discarding Yulamog and grabbing my approach. That's fine, that's fine. And animated the Yulamog, that's not fine at all. Mono black reanimator. We need to top deck. I guess technically technically. If they can't get rid of Gideon, we can still win despite having no cards in the library. This is not gonna be easy though. So yeah, probably need to top deck something. Yeah, that was a good turn for the opponent. Things were looking pretty good until they got a turn 5 Ulamog. We might have to try to kill them with Colonnade. The thing is, it's mono black, so it seems highly unlikely they don't have a reroll, right? Oh, they got 1, 2, 3. I think they got all of our 4. I think they literally got all of our answers to Ulamog in just one hit. I don't think we have anything left. Oh, I guess Tamiyo? No, Tamiyo is gone. Oh, it's under the freebooter. Yeah, it feels like they literally got all the answers in just one hit. Pretty good ratio. Tar Petition with the actual spell mastery. Yeah, now I don't think we can ever win. Alright, well we were in pretty good shape, but the opponent turns have been sick the last 2 turns. So mono black, I think we have a very good matchup against mono black though. It's kind of a slower deck, so unless they do insane things like they just did here, we should be fine. And we have a decent amount of answers to reanimated Ulamog actually. They just kind of got them all. I don't think anything's looking too good here. I don't think we need to saddle, kitchen things and whatnot. Alright. Just gonna try to not get reanimated out of the game. But yeah, mono black I think is exactly the type of deck we wanna be fighting against. Now, you know, if they have a nice early reanimation, it's troublesome obviously, but there's not a whole lot you can do about very good draws. This is where you see how the curve can be a little problematic. We cannot cast anything. I don't think we can keep that. Alright, that's much better. Sure. I guess it's somewhat clunky, because we want to go turn 1 Island, turn 2 Steering Wildwood, turn 3 Fortress, cast Gideon, and then turn 4 Chase ideally, and this doesn't really help, so I think it's actually a bottom here. We'd rather draw an untap land, and the mana is good. We have we just don't have double green, but we don't need double green. We have double white, double blue. I like Colonnade, but I think it's because yeah, going turn 3 Gid into turn 4 Chase is just going to be pretty insane most likely. And if we can do things to make sure this happens better. Yeah, it's gonna be Wildwood. I think I just have the turn 3 Gid, then the turn 2 Surge. Looks like a freebooter maybe. No, it looks like Collective Brutality and they're choosing mode. But they chose not to do anything. Okay. Follower. Alright. So there's a chance they have Brutality in hand, but maybe they chose not to use it because they were afraid of not hitting anything, and they would actually not have hit anything if they had used it, so... Could be that. Nothing. Pretty happy sitting with my Gideon and resolving something soon. I don't feel like I want to play too much, into a Dismember. Could have hit them for 4, I guess. They just have 6, but I did not know about that. Erebos, no problem. Alright. Probably we can cast Chase here. Snake. No, I think I like snake. I think we're gonna hit a land, so nah. I think I'm pretty happy about that. Vision myself. I think we're gonna hit a land, he said. He said. Alright. Guess I'm gonna do that because there's nothing else I can do. And hit them for 4. Yeah, we're still doing fine. I mean, we have a Gideon, a Search. We're not gonna get a bunch of answers to different things. I'm not gonna get, if we hit Chase, you know, with Kiora and whatnot, we're just gonna do a bunch of things. But yeah, 3 land of 13 card is not that much. I guess I put one of my lands on the bottom, so can only blame myself. I think it was the right move though. I think you want to dig towards an untap land for Chase turn 4 and not Dark Petition. Okay, so they're gonna grab something good, but they're not gonna get to cast it now. Maybe a Downfall? Who knows? Yeah. No. Into your graveyard now. It's always weird because, you know, when there's a good card you want to say yes, but it's actually no. Okay. So, 2 options now. Option A, we leave Mystic Snake, try to counter the next thing they do. Option B, we just play a Planeswalker and apply more pressure. I think I like the play a Planeswalker plan. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can set up Shardless Agent to hit follower. So we can put follower and then the card we're gonna draw. And then we can Shardless into follower next turn if we want to. I guess actually yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I'm actually probably gonna search the Cryptic Command on the bottom. Search plus Jace is nice. You can do that in Modern, I guess, right now. It's the first time I play with this interaction, though. Rager, sure. Rage. And Blood Gastorino, no problem. Okay, kinda wanna hit the follower, though, with that Shardless Agent, so maybe just for that reason I put on top. Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. Well, I guess I'm gonna Brainstorm his away, so it doesn't matter. Should probably have just put in the yard. Yeah. Am I somehow using Day of Judgment? Let's see what they do. Yeah, if they take it, maybe I dodge actually. Let's just Brainstorm, I guess. Okay, some lands. So I think we're gonna set up the thing I was talking about last turn for this turn. You could also just play Kiora. I don't know. This is indestructible, right? Just making sure. I haven't played with Gideon in a little bit of time. I guess no, it's not. It's not even true what I'm saying. Yeah, you know, it's just like it's just things you know. And if someone would ask you, you would say, yes, of course it's indestructible. And then when you make the play, sometimes you just feel it's you know, it's like this thing where you get out of your apartment and you check 5 times if you took your wallet or what have you. You know it, but you have to make sure. I have no idea how the opponent can come back in this game. Like, yeah, I don't know. I got Collective Brutality, the Declaration in Stone, reanimate Ulamog. No, we would just bounce Ulamog. Or just draw into, and yeah, I don't really know. It's looking really green. And in general, pretty good sign for you if they go for a Dark Petition, and the next, on the following turn, the best thing they could do was Bloodghast and Rager. Sure, that's a good thing to know about. No, I think now we're probably just gonna go for the old attack, leave up counter spells. If they go Grey Merchant, we snake and win. If they do anything, we just snake and win most likely. Though I guess they could be holding a removal, which if they use during their turn, we would not be able to Cryptic. But then we have the steering Wildwood, so Jace. Really? I'm gonna counter, but honestly, I feel like Gideon is a much bigger problem than Jace right now. So I don't know about this downfall. Yeah, whatever you may cast, I think you're gonna die. Oh no, it's not true. They could, yeah, if they Collective Brutality, they are fine, I guess, kind of, with several. Yeah, they're gonna escalate, kill Snake, grab something in my hand, drain me. They are still dead though. Yeah. No, even Brutality doesn't do anything here. You are dead on board, my dear. I'm gonna say yes, whatever it is. Oh, I knew what it would be. Okay. Yeah, still on mono black. Feels like the early reanimated Ulamog can be frightening, but in general I feel like we just have such a good matchup. I guess maybe I should have brought in Reflector Mage. If they are reanimating stuff, Mage is just amazing actually. And it's something they cannot deal with using Brutality. This was a mistake. Should have brought that thing in. I think we might want Daze also, since we're gonna be on the draw. And I can cut Shardlast for Reflector, so we'll just do that. Plays a little bit better around early reanimated nonsense, which is kind of what we are fearing, I think, in this matchup, more than anything else. And I'm probably gonna cut Snake because it's kind of slow, and since they've seen it, it's the type of card that gets a little bit clunky once the other has seen it. I don't think. No, actually, I'm gonna cut Approach. Approach kind of sucks here. Maybe it should not even be in the main deck. I'm mostly playing it because it's new and it's fun, but it is most likely. It seems wrong. It seems wrong. We're gonna say. All right, turn 1 Bird, turn 2 Hardcast Search. I guess we'll see. There's an argument to go Search. Turn 1 plays a little bit better around Reinvolves. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that because it makes sure we have the turn 3 Jays. Yeah, make sure we have the turn 3 Jays, basically. It's a little bit less mana efficient because we have nothing to do next turn, otherwise we could have, you know, just hardcast it. But if they have any cheap removal, I want to make sure I have my Jays, basically. Alright, what are we grabbing? Double white we have. We need more blue, basically. What now? Could just play a B-Skull. It is a fine option. We could play Chase, Brainstorm, but this... Then they get to attack us. It's not a big deal, I guess. I kind of like dropping the Battle Skull though. It's mana efficient, it's a threat, it's somewhat difficult to kill maybe for them because it's black. If they kill it, I can move it on the bird too, which is kind of sweet. Yeah, black doesn't like the Battle Skull. I mean, doesn't like artifacts or enchantment in general. When you're playing mono black, one of the... It's a sweet deck, I love it, but when you see artifacts or enchantment that are good and annoying, you're a bit like, ugh. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's just chase now. I guess... we might want to attack first and see what happens. The drawback being that if they try to use a Revolt during the combat, and we could have drawn in 2 days while brainstorming, but it would need to be a 4-mana Revolt for that thing to be relevant. Looks like they might, there's a good chance they don't have the Revolt. Doesn't really matter, I guess, at the end of the day. I think it's slightly better to do it second main phase here. Sure. Lovely. Just gonna put Colonnade and Island. I'm gonna play my search and I'm gonna search away the island that I don't want to draw. Oh my god, search is so nice. Yeah, search in Battle Skull feels like, unless they can reanimate a Ulamog and just kill me with raw power or quickly enough, these cards are just not gonna be beatable for them. And as I say that, obviously they go for the reanimated Ulamog and crush me. Oh, Distended Mindbender? Oh yes, it is a Distended Mindbender. Jeez, it's been... I haven't seen this card in quite a bit of time. It's good here, not gonna lie. Solid. And it exiles the card, which means... oh no, it discards. Never mind. So I guess it helps us with the search, which is nice. Yeah, I guess we're doing that now. Means we don't have the mana to protect the Battle Skull, but means we are hitting the opponent. And, you know, we're playing against mono black, so I don't feel like they will have a way to deal with Battle Skull either way. We might just go for a... we're at 26, we might just go for a quick clock in the air with Bird and Colonnade. Though it seems like they are gonna pass the turn now and hold Ringfall maybe. Ooh. Kokusho, oh, jeez, that's pretty good. Another card I haven't seen in quite a bit of time. Mirror's Wake. Okay, that's actually, well, the card is good in general, you know. And here it's kind of nice. Making the bird into a 5/6 and Colonnade during the following turns in a 5/5 into a 5/5. Oh man, this Battle Skull is such a pain in the ass for the opponent. Crushing the mono black deck with 2 enchantment and an artifact though is kind of, you know, kind of how things would go in general, I guess. The Distended Mindbender was super good though, not gonna lie. Jumping, okay, I like that. I don't know if I like that, but I'm fine with that. We have enough mana to animate Colonnades and equip Battle Skull on it. I should not F6. Again, mono black doesn't tend to have ways to remove that, but they could go, I don't know, Mountain and Shatter. I mean, not Shatter, but, you know, And I have the mana to get it back in my hand, so... Can't do it twice, but almost. Got 5 mana. Okay, that's why they jumped. Sure. Makes sense. Still can't really double block though, because this lost a little bit of power. Revoker. So they can revoke my Batterskull. We could bounce it in response, but I don't think we want to do that. They might also name Colonnade actually. Feels like Batterskull is much more threatening. No, it's non-land, so they can't even name that. Yeah, not very good. Yes, please. Tamiyo the Moon Sage. Nice. Probably gonna tap that Kokusho, I guess. Alright, so we play the Tamiyo. We tap the Kokusho. We animate El Colonnade. And we beat down in the air, and we will still have enough mana to search. Feels good, man. Feels good. And we still have enough mana to animate Colonnade too. If somehow this is something we would want to do. Mirari's Wake should make Azkensa search for 2 things in a row, right? I'll just block with Bird. What? Maybe I should have put some thought into what this could be. Did they put raid things in the cube? Is this gonna be a Dismember? A Living Death. Huh. Can we hit something of the search? It's not gonna trigger Kokusho. They get back. No, I don't wanna search in response because it's gonna come back. What I could do is bring back Batterskull to my hand, so the bird dies and I get it back. But then I can't choose Azcanta. Yeah, I think I'd rather use Azcanta than getting a bird on the battlefield. Alright, sir. Though I guess the Revoker is coming back. Yeah. That would have been maybe a good enough reason then to bounce it back. Either way, I still don't think we can really lose this game. I think we're super far ahead. I'm not worried at all, but yeah, I guess bouncing, getting the bird, having the bird be alive, or I guess rather die and then be reanimated, into getting the Batterskull back to our hand. We can still play it and we have a 5/5 lifelink. Would have been better than using search, probably. Yeah. Getting the bird did not seem like a good enough reason to do it. Just, you know, have the bird leave. I think I'd rather have a search activation than a bird on the battlefield. Now Now is Revoker coming back and naming probably Batterskull. Yeah, probably I wanted to bounce. Oh well. Not sure what's happening with the opponent. It's weird, this thing doesn't have Summoning Sickness. Can I use it? It doesn't have the Summoning Sickness. Why? Maybe it's just because Living Death did not fully resolve yet. Just gonna wait a couple more seconds, and then if the opponent doesn't come back, I'm gonna assume they left and conceded or something, because yeah, it's really looking green for them, and I really don't see how they could come back. So we're gonna activate Search end of turn. How many hits do we have? I'm just, you know, looking at the deck in general. We're playing like four creatures. That's a lot of hit. That's really nice. Alright, they haven't just disconnected. I feel like they're not gonna come back, and that even if they come back, we're gonna crush them pretty quickly. So I'll call it a win, and I'll let you know if we actually what actually happened in the second round. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you for round 2.